Toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up. I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my.
Going to go a long way, continuing to unravel. Who are the teams?
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. The defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 3rd and 5. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Perfectly timed blitz there by the linebacker. Remember, when you go empty backfield, there's no extra protection. All you have is the 5 offensive linemen. It could be feast or famine, but in this case, when you time it right, man, there is no back there to help protect the quarterback, and he comes away with the sack.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's been as involved as anyone in the league in the middle part of the season, the NFL leader in receiving yards to this point. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. A fair catch signal and taken at about the 18-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 10 and a 1st down.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Now a run on 1st down. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. Going up top. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt first time they had it, but they'll try again in this scoreless game It's 1st and 10.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's the punter now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Whoa! And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. From the 50, he'll set up to... the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. His throw left side is complete. A pickup there of 13. That's enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll look to throw again. To the right side here, pass is caught, and he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep...
And he's in. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He knocks it through, and the visitors will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. He's put together some hot campaign. Currently second in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw, and he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
At the 14-yard line.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got a man here, complete.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Here comes third and 6. Open man right side. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he'll be taken down.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's a run. And he'll go down, back at the 4-yard line. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock is stopped with 35 seconds to... And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. As they get it right. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. No issues there. This one is good. And the visitors get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The home team's offense going to take over just before the half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one complete right side. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 43 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. This one is good. He knocks it through. And his guys will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So now this team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 37-yard line.
He'll try the right side this time. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will score. Point after, coming up here. It's up and through. And his guys go up by 7. It is now 17 to 10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He's got the hook up here. It is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here's 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So on fourth down, they'll call out the field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors are able to cut it to 4, 17-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. From the 25, they'll go to work, 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 5.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. And now the punting unit will come on. This one fielded out beyond the 25. This team's offense ready to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, faking the give, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. 23 yards on that pass play, and that will be a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. His kick is good, and the visitors go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll send him over to the left. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's enough for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's 4th down.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. But this defense was ready for all of it. They string them out wide, nowhere to cut, take them down for a loss.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the first down up past the 40-yard line.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Whoa. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll stay on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Back to the air one more time. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and There was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's that man again, another catch. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-time TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now this offense can use the first of their timeouts. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Open man, left side, he's got it. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.